The Best Sleepover in the World by Jacqueline Wilson. Read by Claudia Jessie. Chapter 2. Chloe burst into our classroom before school started, her cheeks pink, her blonde hair carefully curled, her little gold stud earrings glinting, her high-heeled shoes clicking, definitely not school uniform policy. She did a little dance in her amazing shoes, ending with a flourish. "Ta-da!" she said, spreading her arms wide. Her new girly gang clapped her in a sickening way. Not just the girls. Sam and Richard actually cheered. They vie with each other to be Chloe's boyfriend. Mum says we're far too young to have boyfriends in junior school. Tell that to Chloe. She tosses her hair and stands with her hand on her hip as if she's posing for a photograph. Emily and I roll our eyes and tut, but Sam and Richard think she's fabulous. Pathetic. "Hey, listen up, you guys," said Chloe. Apparently it's the way Matty Rayburn talks. She's a famous TikTok star who does that prance dance. I haven't actually seen her because Mum won't let me have my own mobile yet, and she doesn't have TikTok on her phone. Amy's big sisters have taught her to do the prance dance, and she's shown us. It's very complicated. Emily and I can't do it properly yet. Chloe laughs her head off at us and calls us losers. Who cares? At least we don't wet ourselves. No one was listening up, except the girl gang and Sam and Richard. Chloe clapped her hands imperiously. "Listen," I said. "You'll never guess what," she announced, tossing her curls. My hair goes a bit like that when I undo my plaits, but it's not quite as fluffy. It's very annoying having to admit it, but Chloe has lovely hair. "What, Chloe?" the girl gang begged in a chorus. "Tell us, Chloe," said Sam. Richard simply gazed at her adoringly. I'm not sure he wants to be her actual boyfriend. I think he wants to be her. "Well," said Chloe, "I'm only going to have the best sleepover party in the entire world." We were listening properly now. Emily wrinkled her nose. "How come she's having a sleepover?" she murmured. "She's already had her birthday." I remembered my awful, spoiled pizza and shuddered. "She's only showing off to get everyone's attention," I whispered. "I bet she's bluffing." Chloe's ears were sharp, even though they were hidden under all that hair. "I am so having another sleepover," she said. "There's no law that says sleepover parties have to be about birthdays. I'm having my sleepover just because." "Because what?" said Amy. "She'd better watch out. Remember what happened at Daisy's sleepover," said Bella. We all giggled, but Emily frowned at us. "Don't be mean," she whispered. "Don't tell on her. It would be awful if the whole class laughed about her." She doesn't like Chloe anymore. She's glad she's not friends with her now. It's just that she's kind. I try to be kind too. Mostly. "My dad's got this mega promotion at work and he's going to make heaps more money. He's giving a big grown-up party for his friends this weekend, and so next week, on Friday, the end of term, he says I can have a party too. So there. It's going to be amazing. So who wants to come?" The girl gang put their hands up. So did Sam and Richard, and most of the other girls in our class, but not Amy or Bella or Emily or me. Chloe ignored us and shook her head pityingly at Sam and Richard. "Sorry, guys, I'm not allowed to have boys at a sleepover," she said. Sam and Richard looked crestfallen. "But maybe you could come for the party part and then go home," Chloe suggested. They perked up considerably. "Awesome," said Sam. I don't like any of the boys much, but Sam is okay. He can be funny sometimes, quite cheeky too, but Mrs. Graham rarely tells him off. She usually says, "Now that's enough, Sam," in a fond way. "And I suppose you could come to the Blue Door Club too," said Chloe, pausing for effect. A gasp went round the class. The Blue Door Club was famous. Even I'd heard of it, though we'd only moved here last term. It's a little bit like the leisure centre, but apparently much, much more glamorous. A famous actress and several footballers' wives hang out there and go to the gym and the spa. There's a huge midnight blue swimming pool with marble pillars and silver lights all over the ceiling like indoor stars. I've seen a photo of it in a magazine. "You're going swimming in the pool at the Blue Door," Bella said in awe. Bella loves swimming. She's very good at it. I saw lots of her trophies and certificates when I went to her sleepover. She goes to the leisure centre for training before school sometimes and attends a special swimming club too. I quite like swimming, but nowhere near as much as Bella. "Yeah, the amazing midnight blue swimming pool. Dad's reserving it specially for me and my friends," said Chloe. The girl gang all squealed. Sam and Richard high-fived each other. "Can I come too?" Alfie asked. "And me, and my mates?" Sanjad begged. "Don't let the boys come too, they'll only muck about," said Amelie, the leader of the girl gang. That started a big argument, girls versus boys. "I've always longed to swim in the Blue Door pool," said Bella. Chloe smiled unpleasantly. "I'm afraid it's dead exclusive, Bella. You can only go there if you're a member or a member's special guest. I can take whoever I like." She paused. "Want to come?" Bella blinked. Amy and Emily and I looked at her. Bella didn't look back at us. "Yes, please," she said.